Hello guys, I'm Timothy Earle with Earle Sports Bets, and welcome back to another free pick video here on the channel. I need to start doing a little bit more of these. Here's another futures video for college football, and I've been getting a request for smaller schools, non-Power 4 conference. Well, here's one that's in my here's a conference that's in my backyard because I'm an ECU fan. So I really like the American Conference. Here's Army. We'll do a rundown on their schedule. See what I think they can do this year. But before we jump into that, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check all the links in the description below: YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. All of it is linked down below. Now, I will say, Army is a team that I see a good spot to sell high on them. Because what did we see last year? Last year they won the American, they beat Tulane, they won their bowl game. So they had a really big year last year. They went I think they went like 10-2 last year or whatever. And then and now their win total is 7.5. And I look at their schedule. We'll start off. We'll go through it. Tarleton State's a win. That's at home. It's against an FCS school, FCS school. It's a win. At Kansas State, that's a loss. You're 1-1 now. Against North Texas, I think North Texas is going to be better this year. That one could be a little bit of a tricky game. That one could be one that you could possibly see an upset. So I'm going to leave that one as a toss-up. I'm going to say an upset pick for North Texas there. So 1-2, 1-3 because they go to ECU. And I do think ECU is going to be a good team this year. They go to UAB, which is not going to be an easy game. So they could be upwards of 1-4 at this point. I'm going to give them 2-3. I'm going to give them a win against UAB, a win against Charlotte, so 3-3. A loss to Tulane, which will be their fourth loss. Then they go and play Air Force, which is never easy. Which could potentially be a loss as well. They beat Temple. They beat Tulsa, both of them at home. Army's going to be, UTSA is going to be a tough game. And then they get Navy at the end of the year. So I am on the under here. I just don't see Army being to the standard that they were last year. They've got some tricky games. So essentially, they need to lose 5. And I see upwards of 6 to 7 games that they could lose with Kansas State, North Texas, ECU, Tulane, Air Force, UTSA, Navy. They could easily not make a bowl game this year. So here's another one of those free picks for one of the smaller schools. I'm going to try to find a MAC school to do next, but I'm grabbing the under 7.5 wins with the Army Black Knights this year. So under 7.5. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in college football futures under 7.5 with Army. Good luck, guys.